What's up guys, CAD Truck here. Today we're going to talk about the Declasse Drift Yosemite, which arguably I think is the sickest non-weaponized vehicle out there in Grand Theft Auto today. If you don't own one and you're looking to purchase one, it's going to cost you about $1.3 million. If you happen to use it as the leader, as the getaway vehicle for the Diamond Casino heist when you're the leader, it's going to cost you $981,000 with that trade-in price value. Little cool stuff about this truck. It's actually based off of the F-150 Huna truck from Ken Block's Gymkhana 10. The real truck has an EcoBoost V6 in it, Ford EcoBoost with twin turbos making about 914 horsepower. If you haven't watched Ken Block's videos, I highly recommend you check those out. All the Gymkhana videos, they just basically shut down a city and he gets to cause so much havoc in it, driving those 900 to 1,000 horsepower cars. So what we're going to do, we're going to get in the truck, we're going to take it for a little drive through the city. And then we'll stop by Los Santos Customs, lets you see all the different customization options. Now, before we even go, I'm going to be honest with you, this truck is insane. It has so much power, it breaks loose from traction so often. We're probably going to spin out a few times, but that's the fun in this truck. You can see right there, just from the acceleration, it just rips from a get-go. I mean, these tires, it doesn't stop spinning. It is a ton of fun. You turn the steering wheel at all and this truck is just going all over the place. You can break them loose in the middle of the street. I mean, it just has so much power, it's insane. You stop and you just burn out anywhere you want. It slays the tires all day. It is so much fun to drive. Alright, we'll try to actually drive this around for a second. It's got a lot of acceleration, not a ton of top speed. It's not going to keep up with the supercars or anything like that. But I mean, that's not why you're buying it. You're buying this truck to have fun. Good thing we're about to go repair it.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
Alright, so you can see I kind of already customized my truck a little bit. You have all your standard armor and brakes, options like that. When we come to the bumpers, you have a ton of different front bumper options. I kept mine as stock. Rear bumper, all you've got is the bumper delete. Gets rid of the stock, little chrome bumper. Engine upgrades. Your exhaust right here, right after the front fender well, you can see the two exhaust pipes coming out. You can add chrome tips, or you can keep them stock, which I think the little discoloration from the heat coming off the pipes is pretty cool, so I love that. Got a couple different grill options. I've got the stock grill right now. You can change it to a primary color or a secondary color. Then you can de-chrome those, take the little chrome headlight bezels out as well. Your hood, you've got your stock hood, which kind of just, is your paint and your livery on that. You can do a secondary color on your hood. The rust, carbon. You can also have these Ram air scoops, which, they're kind of cool. They give that old drag racing truck look. But to be honest, you've got twin turbos sticking through the hood with the stock option. I don't know why you would get rid of that. Here's all your liveries. You've got the roll cage options. You can see I added the in-cab roll cage. You can see that right there. You can also add the reinforced bed option, which keeps the in-cab cage, adds the bed cage, and then the fuel cell in the tank. Then you can add that high roll bar, which kind of gives it that old NASCAR stock car truck look. Your roof options are just your bed covers. Your spoiler is actually the tailgate and the spoiler as well. You can get rid of the tailgate, which is kind of cool, but I left that up for more of a regular truck look. You can add the spoiler, add a tonneau cover. Now, one thing I will say, I've got the competition suspension on to drop it down as much as I could, really give it that drift look. If you're looking with the new feature for muscle cars, where you can wheelie the car and launch it from a get-go, you probably want to leave it as stock. When you have it down here on the competition, I'll show you guys when we get out of Los Santos Customs. But it really just kind of smacks the back of the tailgate, or the back of the truck and the tailgate when you try to launch it, and won't wheelie down the road. You got to really feather the throttle to be able to wheelie it. We'll show the sun strip. That just gives you a little strip of tint right there on the front of the windshield. And the bed liner. So I went with that light wood look in the bed. You've got some old wood, and then you can do the raised floor where you're not going to see the wheel well there. And actually switch that to the light wood raised floor. And then the rest of the options. Alright, well that's all the customization options you've got for the truck. You really have a lot of options there. Make it what you want. We'll get out of here real quick and then wrap it up. So, like I said, if you don't know how to wheelie a muscle car, you need to hold R1 and R2. It's going to rev the throttle up. You release R1, and then it's going to wheelie and launch down the road. Now, if you've got a standard muscle car and whatnot, it's going to hold that wheelie and accelerate. Like I said, with this truck being so low and the back of the bed hanging down below the rear wheels, or back behind the rear wheels, it really doesn't like to wheelie. You can manage it sometimes, but most of the time you're just going to launch it, but it's still pretty cool. So anyway, guys, that's the Declasse Drift Yosemite. Check it out. If you like the truck, go ahead and buy it. You're not going to regret spending the money on it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Check it out. We appreciate it. Bye, guys.